Hey guys, thanks for watching Ask Me Anything About Evernote number 36. Don't forget to subscribe, tamingthetrunk.com, tamingthetrunk.com, or on YouTube. This week, a question from Debbie. Debbie. Is there a way to set a font style for all of my notes? I don't like the standard font size. I've been hanging on to this question for a few weeks because if you read the last Taming the Trunk, which was last Friday, today is Tuesday I'm recording this, so last Friday, Evernote have released kind of like a global font style functionality. Before, you had to set the font in the actual note, if that makes sense. And when you set it in the note, it didn't carry it over to the next note or the next note. So you had to set like the font styles and everything, heading styles and stuff. You had to set them all at the top here, right? And like whatever font you wanted and the size and the color and that. And that would just be for that note. But we have some new functionality. So if you head into your settings and into notes, now you can see default font settings. Very cool. So what you can basically do with this is set the font, there you go, choice of those, the size and the color for everything. Okay, so for like normal text, header 1, header 2, header 3. So you could, for example, make your header 2s like a reddy color, okay? And you can make your header 3s a different one. We could change the size of our header 2s and have them, I don't know, let's say 24, something like that. And then maybe take down header 1 a little bit. No, header 1's got to be bigger than header 2, isn't it? So let's go 30 for header 1, 24 for header 2, and let's go 20 for header 3. Okay, so what it does is from new notes now on in the future, it will apply those new sizes. So I'm going to just change that one to 18 as well, so it's a little bit bigger. Right, I'm going to close it, and then let's create a new note. New note. And if I do heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, body text. So the body text is 18. My heading 2 is 24 and the red color. So it's remembered those new font styles and everything. Now, if I go back to the old note, it's still the same. So what this doesn't do is apply these new default font styles to kind of like all your old notes. And that's deliberate. The last thing, I suppose a lot of folks, they might kind of like, format their notes in a specific way. They use their own colors and styles and heading settings and things like that. And maybe some notes have different formats to other notes. So if everything was kind of like applied to everything, then it would wipe out all that formatting. We don't want that to happen. So what this global style does is it just basically sets things going forward. So any new notes. Now, if, for example, you wanted to apply those default styles to one of the new notes, for example, one of the old notes, then you can select thing, or we can go to the top here. We can, where is it? Let's go to the heading. So normal text, right? Normal text. Reset the text style to default. So at the moment, this kind of normal body text is size 16. If I go reset text style, it goes up, and that's the default text style is 18. We can do the same with our H2s. So if it now becomes the red, like so. So you can kind of go to an old note and apply your new default styles. But again, if I now go back into my settings and I go back into settings, and I go back into notes and think, I don't like that. I want that normal size. And the 18 is a little bit too big, so we're going to go back to 16, right? It still keeps the style here in the note. So again, I would go back to H2, reset, and then I would go to normal text, reset, and it puts it back to exactly how I want. You get the idea of it. So what you can do is apply your own colours, your own font size, and your own font to the body and all three of the headers. And then any new notes that you create going forward will have those new styles implemented. Pretty cool. Been waiting for this for a while because I've been fiddling with it for 2 or 3 weeks and waiting for it to kind of like go live, and it went live last week. So hopefully folks are kind of enjoying it and fiddling around with their font settings. So that's it. Hope it helps, Debbie. Head into settings and set your own font size. Get a little bit bigger if you want, or a little bit smaller if you want. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments on tamingthetrunk.com, or on YouTube. And thanks for watching.